Alright. Good morning, good day, good afternoon. Welcome to episode 54 of the channel. Let me just go through the options here and make myself more audible. Hello. That should be hearable now. So, World of Horror, one of my favourite indie games of all time. Let me just boot it up. Okay. Doesn't say hello to Detective Coles anymore. I used to see your username up here. Ah! Fucking hell. Okay, that's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem. Okay. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Jesus. You know, a smarter man would have sorted this out beforehand. I am not a smarter man. Fuck it, that'll do, that'll do. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Extras, achievements, everything's gone! Fuck it. Looks like we're achievement hunting again. Let's just do quick play, fuck it. Do I need to return to the special table? What special table? What do you mean? I'm a big boy. I'm a good boy, I've done nothing wrong. Okay, today we're fighting the Eternal Web. Gafak Atorasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it started to turn down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. You can't escape from combat encounters. Yep. I'm playing the photographer. Okie dokie. Let's equip that for knowledge. Yeah, we're going to be doing a knowledge build by the looks of it. First time playing? Click here. No. You can make something to charge here. That was not an option beforehand. Nothing in the drawers. It's a nice day outside. Choose an action. Okay. Secret money. That's a nice movie poster. Looking good. We've got the reporter, we've got the Hawaii, the junior salaryman, and the Chad. We're going to go for the salaryman. Watch TV. Anything new? Okay, so we can't call Tommy Two-Tone. 8675309. Take a bath. I guess small XP boost would be nice. We've got full health on insanity already. Right. Mystery room. Okay. Horrible history of household hell. Rotten report of rancid ramen. Eerie episode of Evolving Ales. Sorrowful saga of the Moonlight Sailors. Macabre memoir of Mervyn Mermaids. We'll do the household hell first. There are many old mansions around this town. Ooh Manor is one of them. Ooh Manor. Supposedly haunted by the family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. Is it the only tragic event that took place here? Investigate. Friends you have talked with are not sure where this mansion itself is located. You have to first find the mansion. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. No, we're going to the shops first. Right, we can't get the surgical blade yet, can we? Nah. Let's just get the steak knife. It's not our best option, but it's better than nothing. And I can't spend all day sitting around the shop resetting. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. It's half beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Good morning, Becca. Seeing the two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food the past week. Research occult notes, call the police, do nothing, research occult notes. Knowledge success. The notes lying nearby tell of ancient civilizations and unspeakable horror. You managed to learn an incantation, but the horrifying image will stay with you for a long time. Skin removal. That's a cool fucking spell. Let's keep it. Okay. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally found the one. There's only one problem. You'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies a small hill at the town's centre. Try to recruit allies. Failure. Not only you have failed to recruit anyone to help you, but when you leave the bar, you're almost certain someone's following you. Yeah, makes sense. You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about. Let's explore it! I have to do the seaside one a bit more though. The waves lazily wash on the shore. You take a deep breath, the fresh sea air clears your head. You've learned the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system. You have decided to rent some books that may help you. Sure. An architect's journal. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's an actual concert hall, he claims. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. Search of the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on the cavern walls. 440 Hz. Concert Hall 440HZ. Yeah, it's Hertz. So if I type in that code with whatever, I should find the scientist. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Branded. Normally it shows up in the face. Chance of raising doom each investigation. Lovely. You've heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. Let's use this room. You feel watched. Leave. You retreat from the room. At the cost of your sanity. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Yeah, we're in a haunted house, by the way. Take a bath. No time for it. Take a bath. You bathe happily and continue with newfound strength. You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. And a ring. Yeah, we'll pawn it. Yeah, that's actually what it's called. It's the Ooh Manor. Keep looking for a key. I'll try. Corpses are strung up on wire, like macabre marionettes, with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. How lovely. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old run-down mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and has only two doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. There's really nothing important here, but you think you might be able to use one of the items you find. An empty bottle. I can sell it for money. Yeah, ooh, mana. Hearing a shuffling sound come from behind a wardrobe, you decide to push it out of the way. You discover a niche in the wall. Someone has put 3 dusty dolls in there. When you try to reach and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room, giggling. Oof. Me when I wake up. Hey, put the knife away, what the fuck you doing? Alright. What's my chance to hit? 70%. Not bad, actually. We can increase it to 90 to 80% chance to hit. So I'll go for that. Actually, hang on, how many? 3 slashes. 369. Yeah, it's just more, payoff's better. Stab you in the shin. That's not very nice. I'm telling your mother. Starts climbing you. I prefer you didn't. Oh my god, I missed all the tags. Come on! Thank you. Got my fucking reason so low. The round window of the Crooked Manor Tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare into the bright light. Fight this feeling or get lost in the light. I do like to be blinded by the light. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. You prepare yourself for whatever is coming. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. The temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Move towards the pyramid. The frozen guard corpses watch you silently as you cut yourself on the razor sharp edges of the ice. Sick. So now we've got frostbite. -2 strength. Oh wow. Owie. Okay. Okay. Bro, my character looks so fucking done. He's just like me for real. Look at the little guy. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps. You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Bro, I'm just... I can't look away from him. Like, his fucking little expression. He's literally me. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustic of this place makes the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerised, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. No, we don't. We explore some more. You try to explore the side corridors, but it's too dark. If only you had some source of light. Yeah. So we're not getting the best ending for this one. Step closer. Yeah. The unholy chants coming from the cave connected with the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had, themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. Ending C. School curfew. With more and more students missing, the police has restricted access to the school's building, so we can't go in the library anymore then. Let's take the key. Ba-dum, ba-dum. How many endings? I think there's 3 endings for that case. Rotten Report of Rancid Ramen has 2. Eerie Episode of Evolving Eels has 3. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors has 3. And there's 5 for the Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Fucking 5. Now, I got nearly all of these endings, and this is just 5 cases. There's loads. It's random every playthrough. And I got like 80% of the achievements for this game. But when my computer died on me, I've lost all of it. We're back at 0. Rotten Report of a Rancid Ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they just can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves dish after dish while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What's its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? Flesh of the gods themselves? Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. That's usually a good way of doing it. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Saviour? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the phone puts an accent on real. Hello? Are you still there? Listen to the man. You'll learn some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything the man said was the truth, humanity's doomed. I'm so fucking tired. Give this man a fucking coffee. Give this man a fucking coffee, please. You can see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the door for hours, but never see any of the cooks enter nor leave. Ooh. Mr. Ooh, your neighbour, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. Hi, Steppers. And yes, he's had a fucking rough. This is a Junji Ito, by the way. It's just straight up him. Let him come up with his own stuff. It was all a dream? You're a genius, he shouts, grabbing a pencil. Excuse me now, I've got a bestseller to write. The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. Guy just wants to write. God bless him. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who's been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? You stand in line for hours. Your questions fall on deaf ears and you're shunned. Oh shit, I missed one. It seems you're not the only one wanting to try the ramen for yourself. The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighbourhood. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighbourhood slowly closes behind you. Yeah, that's it. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and... is that blood you can smell? Let's take a detour to the hospital. I need to go to the doctor's office. We gotta deal with my mangled hand and my frostbite. Okay. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous before he enters the house. He turns around as if checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Follow him. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside, you're relieved. It's finally your turn to order. One ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologises. Before you realise it, your wallet is missing and the thief is long gone. The red bowl is pushed to your face. It's so crowded you're forced to sit on the floor. A sudden growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. It's a zombie. Oh well, my chance to hit is still fucking bad. Okay. Come on. There we go. And we can level up. You've advanced to the next experience level. Choose one perk and one stat upgrade. We've got Reporter's Bag. We've got Perception Boost from Art Knowledge. You've got a keen eye for art and details. Folklore Studies. Knowledge. Knowledge of various rituals and regional myths. We'll go for that, and we will go for a Stamina Boost. There we go. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with soup and walk out without tasting the weird dish. Yeah. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Just a vial of ramen soup. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand, she holds you the analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover highly addictive highly addictive drugs in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and an official stand where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. You'd like to believe that was the end of it, but snippets of newspapers from other cities unsettle you. Brief articles about an exciting new ramen restaurant opening and its mysterious owner keep showing up. You can no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. And that's the bad ending of this investigation too. blood moon. The crimson moon spotted over Shiokawa keeps everyone on edge. We're not going to see it because it's both foggy in the day. All enemies gain additional power. Fucking cunt. I'm dead. I'm dead as fuck. Alright, that's 2 down. What can we do next? Eels. Soft Saga Moon and Sailors. Eels. Eels is also an easy one. Every episode of Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, suddenly someone bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious what weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. Well, I'd prefer you didn't go in my kitchen and grab sodas. Like, you know, thanks for getting me one. I can get one myself. It's my house. I saw the creepy neighbour carrying some jars inside his apartment. That's a hell of a name. Thank you very much for the follow. Lol. And congratulations on having the most burner account name possible. What weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognise me if I try to do it myself. Please. Yeah, schoolyard. The library's blocked off now. Downtown. No, hospital. Oh yeah, you can't go to the... You have to unlock the pharmacist first. Never mind. Okay. On we go then. Excuse me. You pace back and forth beside your desk, piled high with photographs, notes, and documents relevant to your investigation. You're so close to cracking this wide open, you can taste it, but the pieces don't quite fit together. You must be missing something, but what could it be? I'd say investigate the photos closer. There! You notice a commonality that slipped by you until now, drawing a connection to that your theory needed. Now that your theory has its linchpin, it's time to act. Bro, it's just like me for real. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty, because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Yeah, but we also need to go to the seaside twice. Okay. So he doesn't sell any knowledge weapons. Ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Let them kill themselves. I like that's an option. My charisma's low, honestly, but fuck it. Yeah. Unable to convince the person, you close your eyes as they jump off the cliff. Yeah, fair enough. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighbourhood's starting to change. You must be going crazy, but you could swear someone's watching you from the sea. Yeah, they probably are. The game's morbid. I love it. A weird bubbling sound lures you to the dark shower room. On the floor, you find a swimsuit thrown over a grotesque livery coil. Wait, that's not a coil. Oh my god! What's wrong with your face? Why is my chance to hit getting worse? The neighbour's office at school was empty. You did find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decided to take one jar home. Of course I did. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? She quirky like that. You've reached a spot where you and the interviewee agree to meet, and sure enough, she's waiting for you there. She looks nervous, more than just being alone with you. You're certain she knows something about what happened in the recent missing persons event. You ask calmly, sweetly, and like you're a little stupid, goading her into letting her guard down. Before long, she believes you're on her side and confident in you about the last time she saw the missing person. Nearly got enough XP to level up again. I've seen him burning notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is this eel even alive? The telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud for you to ignore. When you enter the apartment, everything gets silent. Lady, what the fuck did they do to you? Is that her veins or is that the telephone wire? Gossip Junkie spreads a nasty rumour about you. Oh no, my sanity. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both returned to your apartment and tried to decipher the notes. That's so weird. Your neighbour really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbour was a good idea to begin with. Probably not. Legend from the prefecture eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses into the lake full of eels. Eels of the prefecture would lay their eggs inside human something. I begin to wonder if spying on your neighbour was a good idea to begin with. Probably wasn't, honestly, but, you know, here we are. Feeling like you'd brink on losing your mind, you decided to visit your parents' old friends, Father Yasugi. Hey kiddo, says the priest, who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? You only pick up the smallest boxes, but the whole thing takes more time than you expected. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a hot cup of tea and home-baked cookies, made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all of your doubts and anxiety. Well, at least we got my sanity back. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrugged uncommittedly. You just wish you could throw this damned jar into the trash. Can we just, like, not, like, flush it? Nah, that'd be worse. Flushing it would be worse. In the summer of 1971, the whole class trip fell into the sea when a rock they were standing on collapsed. They didn't find the bodies until now. That is such a JoJo stand there. 1971. Give me reason, and what we got. Quick thinking. There's always a way out from seemingly hopeless situations. Natural ability to guide others, or perception. You've got an eye for the art and details. I'll take art, knowledge, and reason. This is very neat. It is a very neat game. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbour's apartment, you go to sleep. You spend all day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? Where do you think? You enter the artwork shop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One of the sculptures strikes you as eerily realistic. Mask. One mask looks similar to design you once saw in an occult book. You just had to take it with you. Small chance of ignoring reason lost in combat. Yes please, Daddy-O. Give me that sexy mask. I look fucking good. Kana's been missing since yesterday. You just had to check out the neighbour's apartment yourself. You cautiously enter your neighbour's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? You could just fucking leave her, by the way. A swollen body of your neighbour is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from him in all directions. Cola. Hello, Ayla. You finally found Kana. I found the neighbour, but when his eye burst, I slipped onto the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. We must puncture her eye now. Fuck it. For those of you who are petrified of this stuff, here's your chance to look away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The needle's gone in. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Would Kana even survive the blood loss? You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theatre and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. No, do not do that at home. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. Bro, it's 3 hours. That's nothing. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend Kana. She's wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? Well, I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But thank you for saving my life. Da-da-dun. You still process the events of the previous night. Corpse eating eels that laid their eggs and eyes. Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying your neighbour's place. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels, ending A. So we got the best ending out of that one. The old god stirs. Contaminated water. I fucking knew it would be that. I knew it would be that one. Because, like, I was thinking, oh, I'll get the best ending out of this and then have a shower. Like, so my character can get his sanity back. But I knew I fucking knew! Alright, so we're not getting our sanity back. We're probably going to lose this run to, we're probably going to be sent to the asylum. Because, yeah, now the water's contaminated, so we can't shower or clean ourselves. Yeah, Moonlight Sailors and Morbid Mermaids. Yeah, we're not fucking surviving. This run's dead in the water. Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, rivering ooze that mesmerised him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. A single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile oozes in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. You start your investigation, hoping to overhear some rumours at the fish market. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Looks like someone or something tore out his throat. Gun. Alright, yeah, kills you. I got greedy! I got greedy! I forgot it was 3 reads, and I thought it was like 1. So yeah, instant game over. Easy. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind has snapped and you've been locked up in an asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you're insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity. But the drugs haven't made these horrors disappear. In this run, you solve 3 mysteries, 27 events, 5 enemies, 1 new achievement. What was the achievement? Oh yeah. Let's fail another run. We've been through all this. Yes, thank you. Let's just fail another run instantly. Which one? Freaky found footage. Episode eels. Yeah, whatever. And then we go to here. Sorry for the epilepsy. Where's the dog? Suddenly a pair of hairy hands reach out the shop's window and violently pull you into darkness. A week later, a mysterious flavour of dog treats is released and become a huge hit among dog shopkeepers. You've perished. Cause of death, minced and cooked. Final log entries. Huh, where is that dog? Right, now... The thing forsaken by God. Banished to the other dimension long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the glass. Glimpses of horror lurking behind your reflection are just the beginning. Resting at home raises doom. And we're playing the swim team leader. Nothing in there. What can we have? Captain, teacher's pet, gym clothes. Yeah, let's go for the teacher's pet. It's the coolest. Step out of this room for a quick second, have a bath. Small warm water for the XP boost. And what have we got? Vicious verses of a violent vigil. Bizarre brute of the blood-curdling botanist. Curious case of a contagious coma. Horrible history of household hell. And a far-out fable of a fear festival. Mid. 3, 4, 2, 1. Yeah. We need a light source for that one. Fuck it, we'll do it. This time we'll buy... We'll go to the dog. You gonna give me a flashlight too? You are. Okay. Equip and equip. We got a knife, we got a flashlight. The waves lazily wash along the shores, you take a deep breath, the sea clears your head. Your reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking at it directly. Goizo's getting closer. Into Masulok. The ocean is calling. Chance of a negative effect each seaside investigation. Joy. This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Slowly, you enter the unknown. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. A parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Sand. Fuck! You can get a fucking katana from that event, and it's fucking overpowered. I think it's dig through the sand for it. We'll have to check the wiki. World of Horror katana. It's a fucking dexterity weapon too. It would be perfect. Oh, it's enter the temple. Fuck. Right. Okay. I'm an idiot. But no, that would have been perfect. Investigate the alley. A woman bumps into you as she runs from a beauty parlour. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She's carved out her own eyes. If I can't see it, she cries. It can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Goizo reflected in the beauty parlour's mirrors. Eesh. Oh great, I have to go to the seaside event again. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. The blizzard chills you to the bone and disappears as quickly as it began. I'm getting fucked up. Search the room. Library book. Nice. What was this again? Yeah, natural concert. The search of missing 440 hurts again, so it's not changed. There's one local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night she broke in the local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. The final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? I found you at last! Sometimes you can find a sewing kit there, and it helps with healing. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare some time. Maybe you could spare some to look through the box. Check out the table. Nope. The notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman. While trying to understand them, you read the passage aloud. Nothing happens, but you suddenly feel watched. You leave the reading room quickly. Yeah, good job, you fucking idiot. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare into the bright light. Get lost. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel a thing under your feet. You prepare yourself for whatever is coming. Where are you? And I'm back in the attic. Move towards the pyramid. The frozen guard corpses stand on an eternal guard duty find you worthy. The usurper king kindly decides to share his forbidden knowledge with you. Thank you. Suddenly a wall in front of you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. 40% chance to hit. Fuck my life. Come on. Die! I'll blame Frostbite. Frostbite's throwing. There we go. Keep looking for the key. Is it here? In the middle? Take a bath. Yes. Reason, thank you. Fuck's sake. Finally, make your way down. Explore some more. You follow the winding corridor until you stumble among something really strange. Someone has set up a series of vintage-looking speakers, all connected to a single unit. The speakers must be the source of the sounds. You see a knob allowing you to change the frequency. 440 Hz. Acoustics of the underground cave make the waves and machine tone create a ghastly melody, shaking you to the bone. As you move closer to the stone altar, you scream in terror. You are not the only one surrounded by the sounds. You're the only one surrounded by the sounds. The cursed chants amplified by the cave system make you dizzy. To your horror, your world of horror, you notice the sound has awakened something else. Hey, what the fuck? It's got 88 health! This enemy is so massive, this attack won't cause any damage. Ah, cute! What the fuck do I do then? Run from the beast like a coward. Fair enough. It's not a ghost, so I don't know if, like, bowing and clapping does anything. Oof. As the sound gets unbearably loud, your knees suddenly collapse, your inner ears burst and steaming blood starts gushing from your auditory canal, nose and mouth. You're dead before your head even hits the ground. Oof! Inner ear ruptures the cause of death. I should have just run. The thing's forsaken by God, Goizo again. Ah, and there's Swim Leader again. Library notes. Sell. Just remembered. One of the secret characters, the hunter's daughter. let's try and find her. There she is. So now, like, we can only, like, properly discover her if we get this on the news. Okay, yep. Change clothes, teacher's pet, and the shrine. Soffel Saga, Rotten Report, bloody Beacon and Bulletin. Right, the school scissors can be a good one, so fuck it. Because we can get a free weapon from there. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumour has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back to where she belongs, he claimed. After he disappeared too, you decided to study in the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that can stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Yeah, no, check out the lockers. Right, one of these is locked. That's got a rifle in it. I need a key from the hunter, I think. We're not getting that this run, but there's a gun in there. A fucking sniper rifle. One of these is the demon vagina clip, and the other one's a baseball bat. That's the demon vagina. That's the baseball bat. I'm just saying, guys, hear me out. Wood. Wood. If you wouldn't, see God. Right, diary. Fuck, I think I can figure that one out. Line. Right angle, star. Okay. Explore school. You enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. First aid kit would be nice. Okay. You can't find a first kit anywhere. Could it have been moved somewhere else? Probably. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. Let's hurry and find those notes. With the trail going cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Nope. It was a complete waste of time. You've spent all day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and the occasional accident. You find nothing related to the case at hand. Well, hi there! Tell you what. You know, I don't think... I don't want to go out there. Do you want to go out there? I don't want to go out there. Let's go out there. Nope. You shouldn't risk that again. Well, I want to. Something's wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see a bloated corpse on a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here. Sneak. You raise your head in time to see Yolzash's single eye glaring down at you. You scream as your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge, and your skin is etched with ancient runes and curses. Shock, okay. Oh, God, fucking hell. That is so hard to make out. Fuck it, I think that's right. Watch it not be. Watch it fucking not be. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realise you're not the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Oh, we've got a baseball bat. We can't expect God to do all the work. Steak knife. Yeah. But it's not a baseball bat. You finally found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the handbook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Wait, what's that? I think she wants to let in. Okay, so I did do it right. You take a step back as the roving shape amorphous mass slowly starts taking shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with three faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? No. No, you are not. Sister woman stabs you, covering the wall in blood. That's not very nice. Oh no. Oh no. Hey boss. Boss. Thank you. Stop fucking missing. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend, gravely wounded but alive. You help him and you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Ending A. Sister Woman is gone for good. Or is it? You shudder, knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the Eldritch Being. There's still hope. You'll go upstairs. Riots. Yep. There'll be a riot. Okay, so we've got some XP under our belt, we've got a weapon, and we've not got a lot of doom. Yeah, I'm feeling brave. Let's try and find the hunter's daughter. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board softwares allow computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anyone can connect to a bulletin system, or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on that bulletin, and even post your own to start a conversation. Many of them use them to share files or to chat about their favourite topics. Everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumours have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Even if this rumoured bulletin phone system's phone number is found, there is no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that'll work. Well, we're going to leave that for a while because we're going to go investigate the forest for that daughter. The suspicious group you've been following has gathered in a nearby forest and are acting on some sort of ritual. Whew. Hey, I'm not one for reading out loud anymore. I usually just read in my head. Clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. You manage to see some of their faces and hear names of their group. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do, anything, they twitch and move. Lady, please die. Come on. I'm not asking for much here. I'm just asking for your help in your timely demise. Thank you. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Shared death and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone is here waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Right, what are we going for? Regain one stamina for all past event skill checks. Sure. We're going to keep investigating the forest though, because we should be able to find that hunter's daughter. A parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. All nearby trees are connected underground. The main branch leads east. Make a mental note to avoid the region. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. Touching it with your hand, you feel a newfound knowledge forming in your mind. Flesh regrowth. Yeah, we're just going to forget that spell. See you soon, Becca. Brain damage, great, cute. 2 knowledge plus 10 max reason. I guess that makes sense. Oh, I couldn't read the text. Ah, this guy. Okay. Come on, we're nearly half dead. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that's cute. 1 stamina left. Man, where's this fucking jumper? There's supposed to be a jumper event, like a sweater on the floor. And now I'm just getting agitated because I'm trying to find it. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in the forest. The sound's getting louder. Oh, great, this one. Okay. Come on. Tataru. Tataru? This is getting mad. This is getting fucking mad. Come on! Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I've been throwing. She's in event pack B, not A. I've been throwing. No, look at the Doom. Fuck. Oh, you've been throwing. Oh, fuck. Oh Jesus, these headphones are cold. Okay, I need to put my hood back up. Hello everyone. Sorry I'm late. Right, dog. Yeah, kill dog. And I'm dead. Yeah, nah. Oh well. Resisting the unknown horror has taken its toll on your health, weakened you finally succumb to your injuries alone. As the dust settles upon your open eyes, reality starts to crumble. 2 achievements. Okay, so quick play again, all the way through. Goizo once more, fucking hell. And the swim captain once more. Ow! Fucking hell, ow, owie. Okay. Marlin Mermaids, eerie episode, household, hell. Yeah, I'm feeling brave. This time we're gonna get the baseball bat. I'm not gonna open up the demon vagina. Equip, and we're going to fuck up the ritual on purpose. I should probably start reading this shit again, shouldn't I? Fuck. Ugh. On the roof, you found the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag. In the other hand, a pair of bloody scissors. Marked by the scissor lady. Maru. There we go. You found the bits of chalk, which you can now use to draw the sigil. Yeah, that'll do. PNG moment. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapour. Sludgy vapours rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. You back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomenon. We've got cursed, masochistic. So we've got -3 max reach, so we're at max reason again now. But regain 1 reason at the start of each enemy encounter. We're okay. The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Had you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch as the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises its enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Yep. Now this time, with style. There we go. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only thing left of her are the large scissors. You stare at them, unsure of what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors and your mouth widens with a smile. And yep, now we've got the scissors. And they're a knowledge weapon. They're also really good. They're fast, do better damage, but small chance of raising doom with each attack. And the dog's gone, okay, fuck. Well, there goes my idea of getting a better ending that time. Rat roll. This is another way I can find. This time we're gonna leave. Kana to die. Does the hardware shop sell a flashlight? It does. That's useful. Alright, and yeah. Listen to the man, reduce the doom. I'll only read out the new events. And that's the schoolgirl again. Yeah, no, that's so much better. Like 10 damage, with 10 health. The only risk is the doom. Just find a few jars. Investigate the apartments. Someone's trying to get in. Why should shoot me in the head with his baseball bat? Yeah, concussion. I've got a concoction. Okay, get my stamina back and probably discipline. Yeah, no, discipline's pretty good, so. And for the meme, let's call out S2E. You catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly, you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. I like to summon them for the meme. It's funny. They are a fucking pain in the ass boss fight. Drop to the seaside. The military exercise makes you feel safer, but are guns enough to stop the unspeakable horrors lurking out there? No, absolutely not. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break in, you go to sleep. And escape. You run like a coward from your neighbour's place. The next morning, police officers are emptying your neighbour's place. They didn't find Kana. Will you ever hear from your friend again? No. They'll go upstairs. Time skip. What? I just won it was Monday. Not Tuesday, right? It's been raining since morning. Yes, it has. No custom mysteries found. Oh, right. Right, yeah. Yeah. Cobble the streets of Household Hell. Sure. Supposedly haunted by the family of four who disappeared without trace.
Hello, Mario.
Aiko! Ah! Holy macaroni. That's a lot of people. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I am Detective Clinton Coles. Welcome to my office. Right now, we are saving the world from the eldritch horrors. Thank you very much, Aiko, for sending your people towards me. I hope you had fun. Was it playing Scrap Mechanic? World of Horror is a eldritch horror game based off the Junji Ito series of mangas, mixed into like a roguelike experience. I struggle with explaining things, but it's a game I highly recommend for any horror music, any horror fan. I call you. Any horror music. Yes, thank you very much for the raid, Aiko. You sweet bean. Horrible histories of... Yeah, it's kind of 8-bit. Horrible histories of Household Hell. There are many old mansions around this town. Ooh Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by the family of four who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place here? Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. Now we're detouring. We're going to the seaside. You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. Asking too many questions makes everyone nervous and you're thrown out. Yep, sounds right. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. You've learned the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system. You've decided to rent some books that might help you out. A newspaper clipping. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. The search of the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on a cavern wall. 440 HZ. And then we got this architect's journal. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural concert hall, he claims. Nice. Okay, well, you can go. What are you useless? You're better. And you? Okay, good. People are useful. Let's continue with our adventure. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. Yeah, like this massive eye. You know, not suspicious at all. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighbourhood. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighbourhood slowly closes behind you. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally found the one. There's only one problem. You will need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. In the summer of 1971, a whole class field trip fell into the sea when a rock they were standing on collapsed. They didn't find the bodies until today. There we go, got him. This weapon is such a double-edged sword. The cursed scissors are a great weapon, but it has a chance of causing the game to end quicker. We did have this as a weapon, but the stats on it are weak. 4 damage. It's got okay speed with an okay chance to hit, but the scissors have the same chance to hit. They're faster and they do more damage. The only downside is Razor's Doom. Doom is this bar up here. Once this Doom hits 100, it's game over. The same for my stamina and my reason. If these two hit 0, it's game over as well. And yes, ultra critical weapon. It's a pair of scissors. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Yep, we're bathing happily in a haunted mansion. And look at that little smile. She's so happy. You've heard a weird noise coming from the lock study. You must find a key. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Yeah, that shouldn't be there. Let's try this room. Suddenly, a wall in front of you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. And we got him. Keep looking for a key. That's the idea. You feel watched. Oh yeah, you need a candle. Yep. The zombie eye patch. Takahashi! You hear a chipper voice shout during a jog around the area. You turn your head to see one of your teammates in casual clothing, smiling blissfully, unaware of everything going on. What's up, Captain? Have you noticed anything weird recently? She shakes her head, throwing up her hands in a shrug. What makes you ask? Something wrong? You tell her not to worry about it too much. You part ways shortly after that. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a closer look. You try to recognise the symbols, but they shift and change right before your eyes. Dizzy, you escape the room as blood oozes from your nose. We are struggling with this one. You find a heavy tome wrapped in a moth-eaten black velvet in a locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrapping, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Burn it. You may never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing. The notes are lying on the table, look like the rambling of a madman, but you can see a method to the madness. My god. You enter a room full of wooden statues. You're amazed by how realistic some of them look. So realistic, in fact, you could have sworn one of them just blinked. Ooh. Creepy fucker. It's the last room. That's enough to make me cry. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens up with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint drift, perhaps. You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway, cut directly into the cliff rock. Make your way down. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you take a step closer. No, you don't. We turn round. We crank this up to 440 megahertz. We return. Acoustics of the underground caves and make the kit sound like a ghastly melody, shaking you to the bone. As you move closer to the stone altar, you scream in terror. You are not the only one charmed by the sounds. The cursed chants amplified by the cave system make you dizzy. To your horror, you notice the sound has awakened something else. We can either sacrifice or run away like a coward. Sure, let's kill someone. I also can't read that Japanese text. I feel like Aiko might, but I can't. So I have no idea what that says on the left. You throw Student C on the altar and stab them in the chest. Just like that. The coiled body of a gargantuan beast disappears under the waves once again, perhaps satisfied. You have little doubt another family will try to move into the future and be lured by the beast, so you destroy the speakers and set fire to the whole mansion. Sirens get louder. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected with the mansion must have driven the family insane. You, however, decided to take your fate into your own hands. Burning down the mansion will prevent any future family from moving in and discovering the terrible secret of the cave system. Ending A. The best ending was to kill someone. We'll get quick thinking and reason back. Winds of Plague. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Let's take a bath and have a cold shower. Yeah. I think we got rid of the knowledge. Yeah, we got rid of the knowledge student. Oh well. Morbid Mermaids. The caliber of memoir of Morbid Mermaids. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind has snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. There's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all the missing people? I should investigate downtown next. No, we're gonna check out the seaside. A woman bumps into you as she runs from a beauty parlour. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She's carved out her own eyes. If I can't see it, She cries. It can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Goizo reflected in the beauty parlour's mirrors. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette, half buried in the sand, is calling you. Feeling your hands shaking, you take a step closer and take it home. The statuette is surprisingly heavier than it looks. Mesmerised, you take it home and wonder where you'll displace it. It's a bad idea. Yeah, thank you, I figured that much. You may be going crazy, but you can swear something is watching you from the sea. Takahashi, you hear a chipper voice shout during a jog around the area. You turn your head to see another one of your teammates in casual clothes smiling, blissfully unaware of everything going on. Nope. Still the same event. Asking around the neighbourhood got you some results. It seems that all the girls have attended the same school. So let's go to the school. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. His heart's still beating. The sight almost makes you sick. All the missing girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them. That's ironic. I'm the swimming team captain. This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. But it did anyway. Slowly, you enter the unknown. Lost in time and space, you drift into nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Just entered a destroyed temple. Yes! Katana! Yes! Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from an ancient world. There's a humanoid skeleton wearing ruined armour. Its weapon looks strangely familiar. Yeah, no, those cursed scissors go bye-bye. The katana's amazing. Its blade was folded over 1,000,000 times. You find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids? A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. You cover your mouths as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. Yeah, imagine they would. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed with mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan to the town sewer system. Someone has marked a path leading directly to the school building. From the sea. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He suddenly left without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologised for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wants to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. You grab it, you shine your flashlight in the dark closet, something glitters at you. You grab it as the moving company enters the house. You wouldn't know where to find a buyer for it. Yeah, no, I can't imagine who'd want to buy a human skull. That's constantly trying to speak. Is that you, Murray? There's something wrong here. A weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You'll have to deal with it alone. You know, and the 2 students you kidnapped. Suddenly, an empty bottle breaks on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments. Diane the rioter. There we go. prescription. That's another thing to do to an expensive pharmacy drug. This is needed to unlock another character, but we've got no way to unlock them yet. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. Yeah, okay. Is that... Does this change the volume of... Okay, this changes the volume of the microphone. That's weird. Okay. You compare the sewer plan with the skull map and it suddenly dawns on you. Skull basement, that must be the place where the kidnappers keeping the missing swimmers. Impossible angles and seemingly moving lines make your head spin. How is that possible? No clue. There's no turning back now. God, let's hope she's alright. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress. The upper part, at least. The tail of a fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, the janitor says. He looks you up and down. maybe you'll do. Not giving up after the previous failure, the obsessed janitor has found another body to experiment on. You. Oh yeah, he's got a fucking mean-ass axe. Thankfully we got a katana though, so... The mad janitor's body slumps to the floor. You pick up his axe, and using it as a crutch, you try to leave the room. Injured and weakened, you slowly lose consciousness on the school corridor. Police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the mad janitor is found. But you will sleep a little better tonight, knowing that the other students are safe. Ending here. So we've got art knowledge, charisma, fast swimmer. That'll do. Give me my stamina back. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Lovely. Nah, we're keeping a katana, it's just much better. Don't you look cute? He's so adorable. Such a foolish little bastard. Okay. The last mystery, the bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. I know how to speak English. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system, or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all of the messages on that bulletin, and even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favourite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of the sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumours have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Even if the rumoured bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work. Yeah, I'd say we've still got a solid chance. Okay, we've got less of a chance now. While the school's library computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while walking around. Apparently she's got a new system and she's willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet her at home in the city. Well, you get a brand new computer in the 80s and you're like, oh yeah, you want it? Sure, fucking take it. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask her what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. You tell the little girl to wait while you look for an officer. When you get back, she's gone. Not my problem anymore. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it one step at a time. Goddamn computers are heavy. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Get closer to the door and ask what the matter is. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. Luckily, you manage to stand still. After a couple of minutes, the man retreats, probably unsure if you're home after all. That's not creepy. You wipe away the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, The mobbed trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. It's just 4chan. 4chan's trolling people. It's literally all it is. And you stop by home to pick up your lunch. You find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Read the letters. Staying up late investigating the current case has really increased your electricity though. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. Actually, I should probably... The tree overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. Come on. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on to a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. To your horror, you discover a severed human hand behind the statue. And we got a note from the forest telling us to listen to the voice of humanity. Investigate the hospital. Have I got any wounds? No, I really haven't got any wounds. I mean, I've got masochistic, but... Decline. You politely decline the generous offer and continue on your way. You overhear two nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village out in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the Park. You can cast one spell without paying anything, but I don't know any spells, so that's useless. As you pull into the village bus stop, the news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiokawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered a daily special made of today's catch. Just where the hell did those fishermen go? One bite won't hurt. One bite did hurt. Filling the eyes of the restaurant guests on your back, you take a small bite of the smelly food. It tastes like the sea and melts in your mouth. The restaurant owner nods and smiles strangely. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your efforts to stop the deaths. Forgive her, the grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon imprisoned in the ground. You're invited to join them. Yeah, go and participate. You've read about the ritual. Following the intricate patterns of steps, bows and claps isn't a problem for you. Once the ritual ends, the priest thanks you and hands over an item. Plus 10 reason when worn. Ah, but we lose the flashlight. Yeah, when I'm desperate, I'll equip it. Ah, fuck, I didn't read that one. You stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if our world's just that of an illusion. You and the figures get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness. Move towards the pyramid and got exposed ribs. Fuck my life. Ouchie. The frozen guard copters watch you as you silently as you cut yourself on the razor-sharp edges of the ice. As soon as you arrive home, you dial a number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale, the system hums, you hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. Welcome home. Do you like it? Yes. I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. You recall the note you found. Could this be the voice of humanity you read about? Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear the words or a voice. You soon understand they don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Everyone is here now. We've escaped everything that held us back in life. We don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence. A paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring all humanity together. You need to think carefully about how to respond. You can't save everyone. You explain the imminent arrival of the old god with its limitations. The bulletin can never hope to gather humanity in time. Not to mention how many people are unable to access a computer. As it is, convincing all of humanity to die is impossible. Oh, then we'll just have to wait. It's disappointing, but that's alright. When computers advance and everyone can be connected, we'll come back for you. It's a promise, okay? The noise on the other end of the line suddenly cuts out completely. Still reeling from the mental assault, you find yourself staggering towards the futon. You collapse into it and sleep soon takes you. You're awakened by the sound of the phone ringing. After what happened, you hesitate to answer. You wearily grab the headset. When you put the phone to your ear, you hear the trembling voice of the girl you met in the village. I can't thank you enough. It was in my head, and I nearly... She bursts into tears, thanking you over and over. You smile, relieved. You later learn that the suicides have come to a sudden and complete halt. But even still, its promise lingers in your mind. How long do you have until it comes back for you? You smother the thought. For now, it's finished. Ending here. We got rid of Free Doom, but that's no. Freaky Flood. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is our city slowly sinking? Do both. And we've got all the keys. You can have another shower, have a cold one. Reason, outdoorsman, art knowledge. Alright, we've got everything. So now, the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for as long as longer than you can even remember. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run as far as you can. You are afraid there won't be a way back. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs, and that's true. Up and up we go. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your path. A cable that should be powering is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water. But to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. You're surprised at how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding dark staircase, you're stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obstructing your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness, and you continue to climb the staircase. Safe. Climbing up the winding staircase, you're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The roles have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. Takashi-san being the ultimate opportunist. And the ultimate fucking run killer. Okay, Okay, never mind. He didn't do his fucking magic bullshit again. He always does his bullshit where he just stops most of my fucking attacks. But no, he just took it like a champ this time. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively try to take a step back when you notice a knife in your hand. You have to think fast. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over the body. I hate this one. Okay. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them, except one. Select the title of a mystery you investigated as the second one. I think it was Household Hell. Nope. Wrong answer. Your head starts to hurt. Is everything just something you've imagined? The newspaper clippings suddenly disappear, so does the door, allow you to continue. The dark cloud swirls around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? No, I didn't. As the natural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual, awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right again. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. And Ayla, that's the good ending. Bitch. Congratulations, you survived. Level 5, difficulty cultist, equipped with the katana and flashlight. 72% of the doom was there. Chosen timeline A. Your playthrough lasted 50 minutes. You solved all 5 mysteries plaguing the town, you solved 30 new events, encountered 11 new enemies, unlocked 5 achievements. You didn't wait, bitch. Alright, achievement time. What did I get? Win your first playthrough, endless mode, yep. Alright, so I'm going to make this one a short... I'm going to say this is a short stream, because I've got food I need to eat before it goes cold. It's already starting to go lukewarm. So we're going to end it off here for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in as usual, it means a lot to me. And we're going to give a raid off to... let's see... yeah, we're going to give a raid to Karma Hime. She's a long-time friend of the channel. Please give the love and over to her, she's a great person. I think they're currently doing some commission work. It says just chatting and I've got an ad. They're doing art. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys again next time. Until then, have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys again next time. I've just said that. Bye bye.